we're back inside of Run Restaurant, and we're going to be using all of the new items in the brand new update to make the ultimate new restaurant and just making the best amounts of money, customers, everything. So let's go ahead and get into this. So today we have a lot to do inside of Run a Restaurant. We had the brand new update, which included a lot of new stuff, and that included a second floor. If you guys have not played Run a Restaurant in the past day, yeah, they added a second floor to the game, and you can kind of see that I already got started with my second floor. Now, things are going to look a little bit weird for the restaurant because we're going to be mix matching a lot of stuff until we finally get it done. But just bear with me for the next few videos, okay? Because things are going to look a little bit weird, just as a warning. But to get started, we had the brand new Adirondack chairs and the brand new surfboard table, in which I thought I could fill my entire base with. But if you actually go ahead and place these down, you'll see that there's only a limit of 4 because, well, I should have probably used my big brain because that is the same limit that you can do for everything else, I'm pretty sure, because, well, they give a giant boost, and to make it, you know, not so OP, well, you're gonna have to go ahead and only use that many. So let's start off by deleting this luxury tables and chairs because we're gonna use the surfboard table up. Well, apparently I just deleted the floor. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and place these down. We're gonna put 2 right there, and then I think chair here, table, and then that should be all of them. So let's go ahead and start putting down the chairs, as many as we can. I don't think I have enough to actually fill up. Yeah, we don't have enough for the last table, so this one's gonna have to use luxury chairs just for now and not get the boost, but then we'll get the boost later on from it. So let's go ahead, put down the rest of these luxury tables, in which, yeah, shout out to I forgot his name, but he knows who he is. He hooked me up with some more of these tables because in the last video you guys saw I accidentally messed up my entire base, and yeah, everything went wrong from there. But a fan hooked me up with a bunch of tables, so we got those back. But yeah, let's go ahead, fill this all in. Now we should have enough chairs for this entire thing. I think we only have 20 left, but I think that's more than enough. So there we go. We have 13 left. All right, so we got this all situated. That is done. All we need to do now is hopefully get 4 Adirondack chairs for this video, and then we'll have the 15% boost for this entire table as well for every single chair. Now, something I did was, you guys told me during my live stream tip jars are insane, so I went ahead and got a lot of these. Yeah. Yeah, look at all of these, dude. Okay, let's just place these like literally everywhere. All right, boom, boom, boom. Look at that. We have so many tip jars. Okay, that is crazy. I think there's literally 15 tip jars, but we're gonna kind of do that. I think that's the best spot they can kind of go. Now, I have no idea what to do for this entire area over here. I literally have no idea, because to extend all the luxury tables and chairs, I think it would be too many customers, and it would kind of mess up the method. So I really don't want to do that. But we now need to head upstairs because we have enough pumpkins to go ahead and finish up our little crop field up here. So let's head up here and start placing down these pumpkins where they're supposed to go. I also did get the sprinklers I needed. I needed a few more, and I also ended up getting the big boy sprinkler as well, which is the blue one. And yeah, we got that too. So this one's kind of OP. I do want to make a whole thing of blue sprinklers if we can, but we just can't right now. I got some more beehives, but again, there's a limit, so we can't put 2 more inside of here. But I found that using this method is actually really good because I did AFK last night with my restaurant on. And, well, you can see we have $6 million, and I still have a ton of honey. Now, using my last method, I actually was not able to keep honey going. So if you guys want to use this method for an updated version of your restaurant, definitely use this setup here, where you do 3 rows of pumpkins, and then in between on the middle row, you go ahead and put the sprinklers every 2 pumpkins. And then the next row is going to be the little honey thing with the fridge and kind of just doing that, and then just repeat the same thing over and over and over again until pretty much you have the whole thing done. So that's been the method I've been using, and it's been producing honey pretty good, honestly. So I think that's everything for up here. I did get more coffee plants, so I think I'm gonna place these down here, and there we go. So we've got this whole thing of coffee plants, this whole thing of corn, and then all of that of pumpkins. So we're looking good. And then all of this is literally fridges. Look at how much storage I literally have for fridges. 41,720. Yeah, we're not running out of storage anytime soon. But the next part I want to do is going to be kind of weird. So you guys know, literally just at least for the outside of my base, I like doing the most flex that you can do, which is why I have luxury. If I didn't have luxury and I wasn't trying to go for the ultimate flex, at least outside looking of the base, I honestly would just go with this one right here. I've really been liking it. This one right here, the blue and white one. This one looks so sick. But since we're really going for the ultimate flex, we're going to go ahead and start deleting this and replacing some of it. And what I mean is using the metal. And how you get the metal is literally from the black market. So if you have an entire base full of metal, you're pretty much a no-lifer in the game, and you pretty much never get off, okay? Because it only comes every 3 hours, and you can only get a stack of 20 every single time. So yeah, I want to turn my whole entire base into metal. And if you guys want to help me out with this, you know, helping donate me some metal and stuff, let me know in the comments. And, you know, that would be awesome, because I want to be like the first person or well, not the first person. People probably already done this, but I at least want to flex during the videos that I have a whole 2-story base just full of metal. Okay. But yeah, let's go ahead, delete this wall, and just see how much we can actually do of this, because I think this is going to look insane after. So let's grab that, and then let's remove this whole window and just kind of replace as much as we can for now. Like I said, the base is going to start looking a little bit weird for the next few videos until we end up actually doing this, because I'm going to literally, every time it happens, just replace what I have, and then keep other parts the same. So yeah, this is gonna be pretty weird. All right, let's delete the archway though. Let's get the metal. But look at how sleek it looks. It looks so good. It just looks so sick, like just having that blacked out. Okay, anyways, let's go put this wall, and I think we should have enough windows to honestly do at least the whole first floor, I think. Let's delete that part. See, the thing is, though, I don't think this one has a special pattern. I don't think it does. I'm going to keep those just in case it does, but I don't think so. So if it does end up having so, we'll replace that. What was this? I think this was a wall. Okay, good. Yeah, this is looking so weird, dude. Actually, you know what? I think I'm just going to delete that and just make it the normal walls. And if so, we'll just find random spots to put them just so I can see where we're at for this, because we do have 30 minutes until the black market comes. Okay, so I kind of went around and replaced everything for now, and you can kind of see how sick this actually looks. I don't know, but I really like this a lot. So anyways, we have the whole front blacked out, the entire right side blacked out. We got, oh, hold on. Wait, what happened here? Why is there one like kind of inside of there? Okay, well, that gave us an extra window then. So we have this whole side kind of done, looking really good. We got this whole side, the whole back side almost done as well, besides this wall because I ran out of walls, and then just kind of replaced the windows everywhere. So yeah, this is kind of where we're going to need a lot. And then I replaced the archway right here as well. So that's what I mean by my restaurant's going to be looking a little bit weird the next few videos, because when you come inside, you can really see why it looks weird. Yeah. But every time the black market comes in stock, I'm going to try to get more and replace it slowly, unless you guys, of course, do want to help out with this journey and, you know, donate me some windows or some walls to actually do this. I think it's going to look sick at the end, though. But yeah, look at this. We've got the tables and chairs and everything like that looking all good and nice. Okay, we've got the two of the ice cream stands. We got all that done. And I think, was there anything else I'm missing? I'm trying to see. I think we got everything that we needed to do so far. So I guess I'm gonna wait for the black market, see if we can get some more of these walls, see if we can get lucky and get some of the special equipment, and then if so, that's gonna help us out. But I'm gonna go ahead, run my restaurant, and show you guys that doing this method with all these tip jars actually does work. And yeah, it's kind of insane. So let's turn my restaurant on real quick. Let's get some customers flowing in here, and I'm going to show you guys for like the next about 30 minutes what this looks like in terms of money, because it is actually insane. So I'll see you guys when the black market arrives, and then we'll look at it, all the tip jars. Okay, so I did get lucky to get another Adirondack chair, which is going to be great because now we can start doing this table real quick. So we got at least one, which means we get another 15 boosts for this table. And now we just need 3 more. Now, these things are super rare because throughout the whole entire day yesterday, we only managed to get that many. I mean, that is still a lot, though. We almost got as many as we need. But, you know, it's not as easy if you were getting like a luxury chair. So it's definitely going to be pretty hard to get all of the ones we need. But anyways, yeah, we're doing kind of decent. So yeah, we have about 10 minutes until, I think it just sent the notification. Yep, 10 minutes until black market. So yeah, let's keep waiting. I managed to get another fridge. Honestly, I don't even know why I'm still getting these fridges. Maybe I'm going for the ultimate storage. I'm going for the most storage someone ever has in the game, okay? We'll have 42,520 now. What someone needs with that storage, I have no idea. But at this point, I forgot to turn off fridges. So I'm just going to fill this entire area up with literally fridges, okay? We're going to try to break the game and just have like 100,000 storage. All right. I don't know if someone's ever done that before. It's crazy if they have. But anyways, yeah. So, all right. We have a few minutes left, though. And as you can see, they do use every single tip jar. OK, and almost evenly, because as you can see, almost every single tip jar here has about $5,000 to $7,000 in it. All right. And if we only had the one tip jar like I had before, well, we would have only had one tip jar with about 5,000 to 7,000. Now it spreads, so every single customer just comes to one of these tip jars, puts in money, and yeah, look at this. We have about like $100 and something thousand just sitting there in tip jar money already. And then in our main thing, another $100,000. So yeah, doing this tip jar method is honestly insane. And I think I heard from someone that they saw one of the top players and they literally had like half of their first floor just filled in tip jars, and they have like hundreds of millions of dollars or something like that. I don't know. But yeah, so this is about to be an insane method. Okay, we're gonna see. I'm gonna try AF King for a whole night with this many and just see how much money we actually make extra on top of the you know, already income we get, because this is like a broken meta. Okay, but anyways, we got like about 5 minutes left, so yep. Now, in the meantime, I wanted to talk about something, because I've seen a lot of people telling me about the tiramisu, because if you actually enable tiramisu for 1 second, hopefully this doesn't mess up my restaurant, we can see that pumpkin pie is $5.60. Well, actually, it looks like they nerfed tiramisu, so I don't even think it's that good anymore. Yesterday, when the update first came out, it was about 669, I think, or 661. So it was about exactly $100 more than the pumpkin pie. But it looks like they actually nerfed the price down just to be about $40 to $50 more now. But yeah, a lot of me and the sweaty people, like, I'm not calling myself sweat, but some other sweaty people are telling me that this honestly wouldn't be that good of a method, because you do need to mix cows and chickens together, which is gonna kind of already slow down the you know, like food making process. And then for the coffee beans, first off, it's pretty hard to get as much as you would need to even make this efficient. And on top of that, these take about 2 minutes to actually grow 1 coffee bean. So literally it takes forever to actually get this started. So honestly, doing the tiramisu recipe would not be the new best meta to go ahead, especially now that they even nerfed it by like half the price. It honestly isn't even that worth it. So pumpkin pie is still currently just the best method that you can do. So definitely just stick to it. And if someone actually does end up making a really good one, I'll go ahead and review it and we'll see if it is good. But for now, it's really not that good of, a recipe to kind of go ahead and switch out your whole restaurant to start doing tiramisu. That's why I haven't done it yet. But yeah, we ended up getting another Adirondack chair just now. So that leaves us with just needing 2 more Adirondack chairs. And we'll be complete with that. So we're getting pretty close. Now we have about 5 minutes left until Black Market. Oh, and look at that. We got a royal customer. Hey, what's up, man? Okay, he gave us a nice little hefty tip. All right, so let's start heading over there, and we'll get waiting and see if we can get lucky with some stuff. All right, here it is. The moment we've been waiting for. Let's see if we got lucky. And oh, we did. We ended up getting 20 more walls, which is perfect. Okay. And we also got another windmill. So let's grab that. I think we can go ahead and put a 4th one down. I don't think there's a limit to those, right? It doesn't really say there's a limit. So I think we're going to place another one of those down. But let's head back home and let's see what walls we can actually replace now, because we do have 20 more to go ahead and play with and kind of place down. So I think we'll be able to get this whole back wall done now. Which, yep, we should be able to. Boom, 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 boom. And then put down these. And we might even be able to get this whole wall done. I think we'll have enough. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, hold on. We might have to fill in some more windows around here because, hold on, these gaps of not having windows is a lot. Okay, we only have about 10 left. Please, can I at least just get the whole first floor done? That would be phenomenal. So at least the first floor isn't looking so weird. All right, we got boom, boom, and boom. And then, hold on, we're almost there. Wait, you know what I'm gonna do? Just for the sake of this, we literally need one more, dude. I'm just gonna go ahead and replace one thing. Let's see, is this even? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we can't touch that. Is there anything over here? You know what? What's weird over here? 3, 3, 3. Okay, what if we make the main one in the middle be a 4th window? All right, so that it's not 3, 3, and 3. Yeah, look at that. Okay, good. So now that gives us 1 extra metal wall, and that completes the entire first floor. Okay, perfect. And boom, look at that. So now the whole entire first floor is complete, and we'll just need to work on the second floor now. So look at that. This honestly looks so good. Now, the reason it looks so dark is I don't have any lighting. I'm going to actually have to go around and get some lighting and put the lighting in and stuff like that. So don't worry about that. We'll go ahead and do that probably right now and just see. I already know which ones I kind of want to go for. I think I know which ones I want to go for. But anyways, this is looking so nice and so flexing. Like literally the ultimate flex space right there. Just having so much of this metal walls and everything. Now, once we get the second floor, that is the real flex right there. 2 floors just full of that is going to be insane. But anyways, yeah, let's go shopping for some lights. We need to see if we can get some lights in here because it is looking a little too dark, okay? So I think we go to structure for that. Yeah, so I kind of want to go for the hanging LEDs, but apparently those are just not in stock. So I think I'm just going to go for some can lights and just kind of place those around for now. Grand chandeliers also not even in stock. Okay. All right. Well, I guess we'll make do with what we have for now. All right, so look at that. I placed down perfectly some more of these lights. I placed this row and then placed this one right here. So that gives at least a little more lighting for at least the side of the restaurant that actually matters because, well, we're not having anything over here right now anyway, so that doesn't really matter. But yeah, we kind of need another like 3 rows going on of those lights and then it'll look a lot better. That's the only downside of this whole blacked out theme is it's a little dark in the restaurant, but we'll make it work. We'll make it work. So anyways, all that matters is we're flexing, okay? But yeah, look at this. We got about 20,000 or 15,000 or more inside of every single tip jar, plus 500,000 inside of here. So if we actually go around and collect, we're starting at 6.3 million. So let's just go around, collect all of this tip jar money, okay? Boom, 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 boom. And then all of this. We're already gained about $300,000. Plus we have the ice creams. And then we have this. We literally gained like almost $1 million just from that because we're 200,000 off. Well, 150K off, basically. So yeah, we gained about $1 million from all the tip jars, and then $500,000. Well, we gained 500K from all the tip jars almost, and then another $500,000 almost just from the cash register. So yeah, this is a pretty OP method. But anyways, that's probably gonna wrap it up for this video. That is everything we needed to do for today. We upgraded heavily the place. Okay, we got the Adirondack chairs, almost all of them. That will be complete next video. We placed down all the tables. We finally got back. We got all the tip jars down. We completed the whole first floor with the metal. So yeah, if any of you guys do want to help out, I'll put you guys in the video. If you guys do end up wanting to donate me some so that we could get the whole second floor done, just let me know in the comments. But yeah, this is looking amazing so far. So anyways, I hope you guys did enjoy. I hope you guys have an amazing day, and I'll see you guys tomorrow where hopefully we have the second floor done and some other insane stuff.